users of the internet, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're one of my 850 subscribers, then welcome back, and if you're not, you've chosen a sad day to join me for the first time. Yes, it is currently midnight on a Saturday night, and yes, I am sitting alone in my room on a 30-degree night in a thick black jumper wearing only black eyeshadow and black lipstick, because the video I'm about to film is possibly the hardest thing I've ever had to make. Look, I know that 2020's been rough, but this absolutely has to take the cake, or, dare I say, take the cookie. I honestly don't even know how to begin. If you have been living a sheltered life, then you may not be familiar with the glorious cookie company, Levain Bakery. They have several locations around New York and have recently opened up a frozen range in Whole Foods across America. And they make the absolute best cookies I have ever had in my life. I had the absolute pleasure, nay honor, of trying their cookie for the first time in August 2019, and saying that it was a life-changing experience is absolutely diminishing it. I started off with their choc chip walnut and then verged into their dark chocolate peanut butter. Both exquisite, both excellent, both currently my phone screensaver. When I went there with my mum for the first time, I was just planning on trying a bite. Just to say that I've had a little piece of one of these monumental cookies. But how naive I was. I actually cannot physically explain to you how phenomenal these baked goods are and how they've wormed their way into my life and into my heart. When I was living and studying in New York, Levain Day became a weekly pop-off. I referred to it as Cookie Day. A Levain cookie was all I thought of for the 6 days leading up to the event, and then on Cookie Day, it was absolutely the center of my universe. I am not even exaggerating. The intimate piece of my soul that I am about to share with you is something that honestly, for my own sanity, I wish I made up for this video. But no, in January of this year, I wrote a love poem, a serious love poem about Levain Bakery and about my weekly cookie day. Now please allow me to be vulnerable and share with you these personal words. You came into my life when I least expected. Crisp and crumbly exterior, housing a gluttonously gooey interior. Satisfying crunch soothed by a pillowy ooze. You are a textural amusement park. Sweet but not sickly. Rich but not heavy, a holy hub of harmonious flavor. You've become my ultimate indulgence. I only ever planned to have you once, to have one tantalizing taste of sweet bliss before going cold turkey and quitting you for good. But your lure was too insistent, your appeal too compelling. I now respond to your siren call weekly, savoring every last bite as if it were my first and only. Only 7 more days, my sweet savior. Unfortunately, that was true for so long. When I found out that COVID was hitting and that I had to leave New York and return to Australia, I did not go empty-handed. I fully stocked up. I went to Levain Bakery and purchased 24 cookies, boxed them up, and put them in my suitcase before smuggling them across international waters illegally. I'm 90% sure that you can't legally transport baked goods from one country to another, but I risked my safety. I risked arrest for the love of Levain. I immediately popped them in my freezer and have been savoring them little by little for months, stretching out these cookie days for as long as humanly possible. But it is now November, and today is the day that I ate the last Levain cookie from the freezer. I never thought this day would come. I thought that I would be back in New York starting a new semester, ready to go, replenishing my Levain stock. But sadly, that's not the case. And I just wasn't ready for it to end this quickly, for everything to be over so soon. I'm sorry, I need a minute. I'm gonna be strong. I'm gonna be strong for Levain. They wouldn't want to go out like this. They'd want me to stay positive and remember them as they were. A source of joy. We had some classic cookie days. The memories of which I will keep with me until the day I die. If you also have some frozen Levains at home, I think it's time to share with you my secret. You preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius, you put the cookie in on one side for 8 minutes, flip it over, put it in for another 8 minutes, and then it is perfect. That is a hack that I've kept close to my chest for this entire time, but now that I can no longer take advantage of my expertise, I have decided to pass it on. You're welcome, Americans. So now, without further ado, it's Levain's final refrain. See you on the other side. Cease for cookie, it's good enough for me. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. C is for cookie, it's good enough for me. Oh, cookie, cookie, cookie starts with C. Oh my god. And that's all I have for you. If you managed to enjoy this sad in memoriam, then please thumbs up and subscribe. And if you didn't, because I'm over dramatic and absolutely ridiculous, then just do it anyway. And I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Time of death, 12:32 a.m.